Hello everybody, it's Friday afternoon. Yesterday we created the Menopause group. I've been really pleased actually because we've got about 25 people in there at the minute. We did a little poll yesterday where we asked you to vote for what symptoms are bothering you the most at the minute, and the top one was aching joints. At the minute anyway, it might have changed, but at the minute it was aching joints and stiffness in the joints. So I thought what I'd do today is a little short workout that's really gentle. Anybody can do it. You don't need any special equipment. I'm just in my normal clothes. I've just got back from work, so just stay as you normally are. You can do it standing, you could sit on a chair, and you can just work through the movements in whatever way is comfy for you. Keep within your own range of motion. We're going to go top to toe, create a bit of awareness in the movement. So think about how things feel when you move. Do you need to change the moves, make them smaller? Can you make them bigger? Just do certain things feel really good? Do you want to do more of that, or do you want to create some movement or some bigger ranges of motion in certain areas of the body? So we're going to do something really gentle. Most of the moves are from our Wednesday morning class, and there's a bit of breath work in there as well. So hopefully in about 10 or 15 minutes you'll feel lovely and calm. You'll feel a little bit more mobile, and you can enjoy the rest of your Friday. So you're either going to sit down on a chair, have your feet hip width underneath your knees, even if you're sitting. Sit on the front edge of the chair and sit up nice and tall. If you're standing, make sure you've got your feet just comfortably wide, hip width, and make sure the knees are in line with the toes. Scrunch the toes around on the floor. I'm in socks, but bare feet is better if you can, so you can really move the toes around. Rock around, find your weight. You can close your eyes as well if that helps. So find where your balance point is, and then just come to a still position and take a pause. Soft knees, pelvis is nice and neutral, so if it helps, squeeze your bottom and then stick your bottom out, and then pick somewhere about in the middle where your tailbone points down to the ground. Take a breath in through the nose, really big breath. Exhale slowly out through the mouth. Maybe take a sigh as you do so. Gently in and out with the breathing. Roll the shoulders a couple of times, see how they feel. So we're just creating our standing position, and then keep them nice and relaxed and low. It's as though those hands are being pulled down at the side of you. Maybe pull the chin in if you tend to rest your head forward. Sit your head on the top of the shoulders. Imagine a piece of string lifting you, so attach to the top of your head, like you're hanging from the ceiling. Long body, long neck, low relaxed shoulders, and just hands by your side. Close your eyes. Take another breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to go really slowly. All the movements can be done in whichever way you choose to do them. I'm going to tell you what to do, but adapt them as you need to. Keep them nice and small and relaxed. And anything you don't like, just miss it out. Take some nice slow breaths and take a pause. Take a minute to yourself. Starting with the very tip of your nose, start to do some circles. Any which way you like. Just circle the tip of the nose. Pay attention to how the neck is feeling, and then slow the movement down. So as you inhale, you take the nose up, and as you exhale, take the nose down. So tying it to the breathing, making it slow and controlled. How does that neck feel when you circle the nose? Can we do the movement really big, or do we need to make it smaller? Do we need to stop because we don't like it at all? How does it feel? Change direction and go the other way. So in the opposite direction, think about if this side is okay. Are we needing to change anything? Or does it feel good? Inhaling up, exhaling down. And then find the middle point, looking forwards. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Always move around if you need to, don't need to stand still. Settle back down, check that posture. Take a breath in and look to the right side, turning that chin. Exhale back to the front and to the left side. Turn the head and to the front. So keep going, just turning that head to each side. How does it feel? What are you feeling in the neck? Where are you feeling those stretches? Gently side to side and back to the front. This time place one hand on the shoulder, keep that shoulder down, take a breath in and take the opposite ear down towards the shoulder. So we're moving the neck and finding the start of a stretch. You can close your eyes if you want to. Take a breath in and relax on that exhale. 2 or 3 breaths in that position. And then inhale to the middle, drop the hand away, swap sides, hold that shoulder down, take a breath in and exhale. Find a nice stretch down the side of the neck. Couple of breaths every time you exhale, relax. That doesn't mean move further into the stretch, but relax into the stretch. And you'll notice it just ease off. So we're teaching the body it's okay to feel those stretches. And then back to the centre. And then do a few more without holding the shoulder, taking that ear down to the side, back to the centre, to the side, and back to the centre at your own speed. I can't see you. You can go at whatever pace you want to go. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time each side. Last one. Good. This time we are going to bend the knees. We're going to come up, bring our shoulders to our ears, breathe in and hold our breath. Create some tension, clench your fists, and then exhale with a big drop all of that tension out of the shoulders. Shake your legs, really give them a good kick. Get rid of some tension, and then come back to that nice still position. Take some normal breaths. Slowly in and out. And then one more time, breathe in and hold the breath. Exhale, drop it down. Good. So shoulders are nice and relaxed at this point. And we're going to go into a forward roll. Don't panic, we're not going to go on the floor in any way. We're going to inhale, bring our shoulders up, back and down. Sit the head on the top of the shoulders. And then inhale up. Top of the head goes forward, hands come to the front of the legs, and we round out the top of the back. So imagine curving that spine very slightly and find a nice stretch in the top of the back. So remember, your knees are soft and we're rounding the back. What can you find in that position? And then very slowly roll back up, slide the hands up the legs, sit the head on the shoulders and round up those shoulders back down. And then again, roll up over the top, drop the head down, curve the spine and find a stretch. You may have gone a little bit lower, you may hit that same point again. Either is fine, just hold, inhale and exhale, relaxing and find a stretch. And again, just rolling back up. So we're uncurling, sit that head on the top. And then one more time, all the way down the front. So wherever you feel that first stretch, hold for a breath or two. You can let the arms hang or you can reach them down. It's up to you. and then slowly uncurl and stand tall. So check in with that posture, nice soft knees, looking forward, and we're going to go side to side. So picture the side muscles, your core muscles that wrap all the way around your body, supporting you and gripping to lower you to the side and then working to lift you back up. So keep your hips and knees nice and still and just very gently go side to side, no twisting. So you're trapped between two panes of glass, so you can't go around in any way, only side to side, sliding the hands up and down the body. What can you feel in those side muscles? They're working to lower and lift you. And if that feels okay, we can add a reach to the sky. So slide that hand up all the way to the top, open the hands. How does that hand feel? Bring it back down the side of the body and try the other way. Reaching up, look up if you can, or look forward. And bring it back down, then a few small ones. If you do just like the big reaches, feel free to do lots of those. And then big reach again, up to the top, open and flex all those fingers out. Maybe reach a bit further, stretch the side body, and then come back down. And the other side, reaching up. Lovely, and back down, finish with a few small ones. And then back to the centre, have a shoulder roll, always have a shake out. If you struggle to stand still in one position, always have a wiggle around. Settle yourself back down, nice feet, knees are forward, hips are neutral. And then we're going to circle the hands around the body. So we're rotating. So imagine a steel pole all the way down through the middle of your head, down the body to the floor. So you can't move forward or backwards or side to side. You can only rotate around that central point. So think about your toes, your knees and your hips pointing to the front. And we only rotate from the waist upwards. So you won't go very far around at all because we're keeping those hips forward. We're going to hold to one side, so hold and look, just gentle breath in and out. And then round to the other side, hold and look, wrapping those hands around, it's like you give yourself a hug. And then some quicker ones. And then find that central point. Good, have a shake out. And then come back to the middle. So now this involves a little bit of balancing on one leg. So if you do want to have a chair on one side of you, or a wall is great. Kitchen counter, perfect height. So hold on to something if you need to. Pop your feet together and just settle down so you're nice and heavy through the feet. So soft knees again, neutral pelvis, looking forward. And move your weight onto your right foot. So get your balance first. Hold on to something if you need to, or you can pop your hands on your hips or have them out to the side. And then we're going to tap our other foot forward. So we tap the toe, then we're going to draw a half circle to the back. All of our weight is on our right foot, and then bring the foot through. So we tap around and through. So you're going to feel that supporting leg working, and we're going to rotate that hip round, but we keep in contact with the floor, so we're not doing anything big or scary. We're just working out how things feel as we move each joint. So that leg is working, and we rotate the left side. So tapping around to the back, through the middle. Anytime you need a pause, stop and have a shake out. Tapping around, rotating that hip. Can we do two more? one more. And then bring your feet together and then just walk the feet. Paddle, we call this paddling. You can flex the feet and bend the knees and just take all of that pressure off that leg. It's probably the supporting leg. You'll have felt that in the most. And then when you feel okay, settle back down. If you need to turn around or move your chair, move your chair. Check the posture, move the weight to the other foot, hold on to whatever you're holding, and then we tap forward and around, through the middle, around, through the middle, around and through. So work at your own speed. Don't worry about being different to me. Supporting leg in your mind, picture that leg being strong and controlled. The knee is soft, slightly bent. Circling the other hip. How does it feel? Is it niggly? Or does it start to feel better as you start to move it? Good. Balancing, using the core muscles as well to hold you up. Really good. I feel that supporting leg starting to work now. As long as it's just a muscle ache, that's okay. Obviously any niggly sharp pains do stop. Can we do 2 more? And last one. And to the middle. So again, paddle the feet. Just take the pressure off those hips. Maybe have a shake of the feet, shake of the legs. Good. Okie dokie. Last thing we're going to do is a little bit of an arm workout. We're going to take our shoulders in lots of different directions. So go really, really slow. Keep everything quite low. We're going to firstly stand with your feet together if you can. It makes it harder to balance, so your core's got to work. Or hip width if that's easier. Soft knees, neutral pelvis, shoulders down and back. Palms face the legs. We're going to raise them out to the side, slightly lower than shoulder height. We're then going to bring them around to the front, so point them at me, palms facing down. Then we're going to take them up to the top. I'm going to just turn sideways. So I'm not going all the way up to the top, I'm going diagonally. So you don't need to take them over your head. And then I'm going to open out. So my hands are nice and wide, my elbows are pulling down. I get a really nice stretch across the chest. I then go back up to the top. I come forwards, open out and drop down. So I lift up, forwards, up to the top, pull down and out, lift up, down, out and finish. So go out to the side, forward, up to the top, pull down, lift up, forward, out and down. If any of it is not comfy, if you're not happy going to the top, just do the first little bit and miss it out, or just miss out the pull down section. Entirely up to you. Just work out where you can go to. Really gentle, opening up that chest. Good. 2 more times. Create some tension in the arms as you work. Remember, you can do this seated if you're not happy standing. Last one, out to the side, forward, up, down. Good, and drop it down. Give the shoulders a roll. And then last little bit, we're going to focus on our feet. So again, hold on to something if you need to. I like to put my hands on my hips, and I'm going to very gently flex my toes. So I'm going to lift my heel up one at a time. So I balance on one leg, I lift my heel, but I make sure I keep my knee pointing forwards. I don't flop my leg out to the side. I then drop back down, change my weight, and lift that heel. So I'm using my calf muscle on the back to lift my heel up, and I'm flexing the toes. So pay attention to how those little toe bones and joints feel, and see where you get to, flexing those toes up and down. So really slowly, don't need to rush this at all. Moving your weight from side to side as well. So move the weight first, then flex the other foot. So we're flexing those toes. One more time each side. Good. And then come back to a nice still position in the middle. Drop the hands away so they're just by your side. Close your eyes. Place one hand just below your rib cage so you can feel yourself breathing in and out. As you breathe in, you'll notice the hand expands with the breath. As you exhale, that hand will fall back in. So take some slow breaths and just think about your body top to toe in your mind. Scan down the body. How does the neck feel? Maybe do a couple of nose circles that we did at the beginning. Does it feel okay? Slow breath in and out. How do the shoulders feel now? Do they feel okay? What did you notice about the shoulders? Is one side more mobile than the other? Do we need to work on anything in particular? Take a breath in and out. What did we notice about the hips? Did they feel okay as we rotated them? Are we struggling with balance? Do we need to work on our balance or our core strength? How did our feet feel on that last move as we flexed those toes? Do we need to have some time barefoot, allowing those toes to move around and work? Take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Drop the hand to the side. Last move we're going to do is that roll down and up, just 2 or 3 times, very gently. Roll backwards first, and then roll up and over, dropping the head, hang down the front. Find a stretch. It may be a high stretch or a low stretch. Allow the hands to drop. Take a breath in that position. Roll all the way up to the top. Exhale down. How did that feel? And one more time. All the way down. Does the back feel better? Does it feel good that we've moved it? And rolling back up. Good. And then take the arms all the way out, all the way to the top, down the middle, and give yourselves a clap. I don't even care if you're at home on your own. You're going to give yourself a pat on the back because we are awesome. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that. It's weird being at home and you guys at home, but hopefully we'll do some more videos. Tell me what the symptoms are and we'll do some little workouts for each one. Okay. Let me know how you got on in the comments. Did you like it? Was it weird? Did you sit at home eating crisps, watching me do things? Tell me in the comments and I'll see you next week. Bye.